So, hello folks. Hello, I'm audible. Just give me a hi chat box.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
So, I must be visible also, right? Hey folks. So, welcome to NIDJ. So, this is our first formal meetup. So, first of all, be comfortable. Have a good stay at NIDJ Jalandhar. So, yep, the chat box is full of eyes. Hey folks. So the motive of today's session is to get you all comfortable with NIT Jalandhar, like what all is requirement and how to proceed with college stuff. So there are a lot of doubts in a fresher's mind to get started in technology. And is my screen visible? First of all, is my screen
Yes,
visible?
sir.
Yes,
Yes.
screen is visible.
So what today's session is meant for, we'll have a general discussion around what this 4 year journey is going to be in terms of technology, in terms of coding and technical stuff, and in terms of academics. We'll have some doubts on hostels, what are teachers like, right? So how the faculty is at NITJ, what is campus life, and some things that orientation does not tell you, right? You must have attended the college orientation, but and that's the sad part that they skip most of the important things that are relevant to you, right? So first of all, who are we, and why are we conducting these sessions, right? So we are GDSC NITJ. GDSC is the official club of NITJ. It stands for Google Developer Students Club. So we are backed by Google developers, the GDGs. So it is a program by Google where we all come together and form a community, and then we learn together. So it means like your seniors will teach you, and then you will become seniors. Then you will teach your juniors. So it's like a hierarchy. It's like a hierarchy of flow of knowledge. So that's cool about GDSC is it's mutual learning. So everyone can learn, everyone can contribute to the community, and we all grow together. We learn various technologies. We build good projects. We build products that are industrially viable, and that solve some real world problems. We organize events, right? And you can first of all connect us. This is our Discord link. We'll share the Discord link with you in the chat box. Let me share the Discord link first. Right. So, just a minute. So I'm dropping the Discord link in the chat box if you can get it. So Discord is a community like Telegram. It holds quite a lot of potential more than Telegram. Like we can have separate channels. Let me show you once how Discord looks like. So if you are new to Discord, this is our Discord channel. So this is our Discord server. We have various things, right? We have various channels for various things, and we host coding contests, and we do give daily practice problems to those who are into coding, and we discuss all our doubts and queries in the Discord. Like if you are developing something, you are making something cool, and you have something to build, and you are facing some issue, you are facing some technical problem or bug, so you can always reach out to your seniors or anyone who is good in that technology over a Discord server, and we'll be happy to help you in any kind of bugs. So that's how we learn, like mutually helping each other out for bugs and stuff. And we have our Instagram handle. Here you can find all our events, like we post about all our events for the future events and all that has come, right? And this is our official email ID granted by college. So if you have any query or anything that you Garv is asking like, no, we are not doing live stream right now. Hey Garv.
Hello.
Hey, please mute
Hello.
yourself.
Sir, actually,
Hello.
there are some rumors on our WhatsApp group that this is a fake meeting or like that.
No, actually, GDSE is a well-established college club, so that's why we have an official ID, DSE at nitj.ac.in. So it is recognized by college and it is backed by Google developers. So there's nothing to worry about. we are here to guide you and to save you from scammers. So what happened last time was, it's our personal observation. There were some folks, some scammers or probably some outsiders who pretended to be from DSE or who pretended to be your seniors. Like for the case, like someone approaches you and says, "I am your senior, so I'll teach you coding and join me. Pay me something and I'll teach you coding." So they tried to mingle around because everything was online and there was lack of information. So that's why we planned to organize a onboarding session to stop all this. So right now, what we'll say is explore and explore. So exploration will open many gates. So we'll see in the further in the session that exploration is opening many gates, and there are multiple domains that you can opt for starting your journey. So right now you do not need to pay for any course or do anything. DSC is always free. All our events are always free and conducted by your seniors from college itself. So that's the clarification. Moving forward. Yep. So what we have for you right now. So first of all, we have advice, right? So you are entering college. So what are your expectations from college? What do you feel like? Give me. Yep. We'll address the question of starting coding, right? Just wait a bit. So the first thing is maintain a decent CG. So CG depends upon your grades, right? You must have gone through the grading system of college. So CG depends upon your grade. Like if you are scoring 90 plus, then you are getting S grade, and if you are scoring 80 plus, then you are getting A grade. So A grade means nine pointer, and S grade is 10 pointer, right? So maintaining a CG about 8 to 8.5 is healthy enough for you to sit into any type of placements, right? So that thing apart, and apart from the resources, join a Discord channel because we do not have much time to discuss everything in detail in this meeting. So we do have a collection of books. I'll share a link right now, and we'll also pin that in the Discord. Just a minute, let me find that link. So that is the repository of all the previous question papers, all the books and notes that you will need for your first year and second year. Second year is specific to IT and computer science, but the first year is common for everyone. Since first year is common for everyone, so the notes they go common for everyone, right? So that is a drive folder that I'll share. Just a second, I'm finding that link. And for the courses part, most of the courses there are multiple courses. Some are YouTube courses that are free, and some are paid, right? So you can approach us before buying any course. So we'll get you know about what is worth paying or what is available in free, right? So that's about courses, and something about content. So all the content that you need to learn, you need to learn from for a particular technology is free. It's available in the market, open source, right? So you can go to YouTube. You can have multiple websites. So someone is asking like, do tech companies allow students from biotech or other branches? So 80% of tech companies. Hey Kaushal, can you share that CSC to Kate in Drive link? So 80% of tech companies, they allow computer science, IT, electronics, and electrical. And then 25 to 30% companies allow almost all the branches, but they are more of service-based companies, right? So that's the on-campus scenario, but off-campus thing is quite different, right? Let me show that, share the drive link. So save this link, it will be very useful for you, right? This drive link contains everything that you will need for your first year, the first and second semester. It has all the books that you need in the PDF format, all the notes, even some handwritten notes from the seniors, and it has all the previous year question papers and stuff that you'll need, right? So your your finding for your zeal for finding notes ends at this point, right? So there's nothing much we can do about it, but that's all the things that we can help you with, right? This is a complete repository of the course structure for the academics part. All the teacher PPTs, all the question papers. Uh, it contains pretty much everything that you need to know in order to ace through the academic section. And uh, uh, you should not worry about placements right now. We'll come to it. So now we have events. So we'll come to the events shortly, and experience. So if you are coming to college and you're making some projects, like you are working on a web app or making an Android app, you are working on some machine learning, artificial intelligence algorithm. So that gives you an experience of how industry works, right? So you do placements, you do internships, and you get to know how things work in practical life. So what you have learned, you are applying it into practical problems. So that's what experience means. And goodies. So most of the DSE events, uh, most of the DSE events, they are filled with goodies, right? So we have our sponsors. We partner with various companies to promote them, and in return we get goodies. So almost every event of DSE is associated with goodies, and at the end, the best performers will get goodies. Be it a bag, be it bottles, be it cash prizes, and yes, you have a community to rely on for anything that you are facing. You can come back to GDSE folks. You can come back to our core team and get all your doubts addressed, right? And now we are coming up with month of learning. So what is month of learning? Month of learning was started in 2018. So when the GDSE was started, so we started this month of learning thing. So whenever freshers join, so you are new to everything, right? So in order to get you a feeling of how technical things are, and so what else is available to you, we organize a month-long event. And in month-long event, we try to cover all the technical domains that are possible for you to build your career on. So this is a tentative schedule of month of learning. First of all, from 18th December, we'll be having Android Study Gems. This Android Study Gems is the official Google program, and it has a course structure designed by Google folks in Kotlin language. So we'll teach you to make Android apps in 18th, 19th, and 26th. We'll hold sessions, and we'll have a synchronous Discord doubt solving to assist you in making your applications. And the person who gets best application will be rewarded by DSE, right? Then once we enter January, we'll first have a design workshop. So what goes into design is every website, every application that is made has a designer has a design that has to be implemented, right? So there is a great demand of UI UX folks who design stuff. So this is a new field that is emerging out of technology, because if you need to develop a project, you will have to get some product designers to design that thing. So we have some good designers. We even our seniors, the fourth year guys, they are working with some good firms for designing, right? So they'll be taking this session. Then we'll have Git and GitHub. GitHub is a collaborating platform where everyone comes and build projects together. So that is, without this, nothing can be expected in software development, right? So we'll have Git and GitHub. And then 15th, 16th, and 22nd. Yep, tech companies do. Hey, Deepak, tech companies do allow ICE students, but it depends upon the company, right? So some companies do, some companies do not. So we'll have back to topic. We'll have 15th, 16th, and 22nd as web design. We'll teach you basics of front end design, like how to design your own portfolio or a basic website, so that if you get a feel of how what is into web designing, so that you can take it up as a career or you can proceed with it. Or if you do not like web design, we have machine learning for you. Machine learning being computer vision and artificial intelligence things. We have a machine learning team that will collaborate on this. Yep, all our events will be from basics, keeping in mind that you are coming from college, from schools. So we'll make sure that you get comfortable into programming world without any problem, right? So after that, we'll have cloud. So cloud will be a basic introductory talk, single day event. uh, Single day event because cloud is a vast topic and we'll just get an introduction. Then we'll have a hands-on practical of IoT. And in IoT, what we do is basically I and my team takes IoT session, and what we do is we do something like we stream a video and show you the code in parallel, and then we will show you how the code is working on a circuit. So how programming can control real world events. So after that, after the IoT session, we'll get you all to draft a design, to draft an idea that can be implemented, and the winner of the program will be awarded with the hardware chips. Like you must have heard of Arduino and stuff. So we'll send a whole Arduino Uno starter kit to the person who sends us the best idea. And then the best part is Hackmole. What is Hackmole? Hackmole is a hackathon that is organized by DSC NITJ each year. So it's the third time we are organizing the Hackmole, and Hackmole will have multiple colleges collaborating and participating in a hackathon where you can get some where you can think of some problems and solve them using technology. Right? You have learned a lot since last 2 months in December, January, and February. So you will implement those things and build a product. So the best winners will be rewarded with cash prizes and goodies as usual. And for freshers to be comfortable and to cut off the competition, because if we organize Hackmole and second year also is participating, so second year, to make sure that first year takes away something, we'll have a separate track for first year, right? So first year folks will get swags and will be just as comparative to their first year folks. So this is the basic plan of Hackmole. Hackmole will be fun, I guess. The month of learning will be fun if you all. Someone is asking like you are all. Let's have some questions. So since you are freshers, you will be able to grasp a little bit. Like we do not want to teach you the whole subject in a single meeting, right? But what we are planning to do is we just want to give you a formal idea of how a thing works. Like if we are organizing an event on web development, then we'll just get like what is web development, how can you make a website, right? And then we'll leave it to you with some guidance and with some support that you can proceed further and taking web development as a career, right? And if you are taking some design, no, Damandeep is asking about is our course paid? So since we are official club from college, so everything that we do is free, right? We do not charge anything. Instead, we give swags and goodies to everyone. Isn't it nice?
Absolutely nice.
It's cool.
Yep. Please stop repeating this question. Like
Anubhav, can we give a summary for those students who have joined late because they are thinking that we are just telecasting a class or we are just teaching them the subject?
No, just a minute.
Please,
Sangram Singh Yadav is saying that he's smelling a scam, right? So hey Sangram. So how GDSC works is our seniors taught us, then we taught our juniors, the second year. Now the second year will, yes, I am from NIT Jalandhar. I am in IT third year. So how GDSC works is our seniors taught us. Then as a token of gratitude and to maintain the hierarchy, we taught our juniors, the current second year. So the current second year got something from us and then they are giving you something. So they'll teach you. And then when you grow up, then you will organize the month of learning yourself and then you will teach your juniors. So that's how DSC NIT Jalandhar works. There is no money or nothing involved, right? So a quick recap for those who joined late. The month of learning will go as Android Study Gems. We'll be teaching you basic Androids, like making a blog app, not a Quora or Twitter thing, but just a basic blog app. Then we'll have a design workshop. Design workshop will include some basics of UI UX and what contributes to become a good designer. And Then we'll have a Git and GitHub workshop. Then we'll go to web development. Web development will include HTML, CSS, and just introduction to JavaScript, like how things work. Then we'll have machine learning. Machine learning will also be a introductory thing, like how artificial intelligence works, how you can predict things. Even I am new to machine learning. I haven't done much in machine learning. Then we'll go to cloud, and then IoT, right? So IoT is Internet of Things. Like you have seen artificial intelligence collaborating with physical things like a smart home or voice note, like Alexa works. Hey Alexa, switch on the lights. That's IoT, things working on internet, right? Then we'll have Hackmole. I have already told you, Hackmole is a hackathon. Yep, we'll send this PPT at a Discord channel. So sure, we'll have a dedicated meet to GSOC. We do have a guy who has cracked GSOC, so we'll get you know with him. We'll get you in touch. So moving ahead, as we are seniors, we know something that you don't. So right now, I'll be spilling some beans. We'll be sharing some secrets. So as far as academics is concerned, in academics, we'll come to coding. The whole latter half of this session is available for coding. We'll have an expert engineer from Microsoft joining us at 6 p.m. And he'll guide you around coding, like how to get started and how to build your career about coding, right? Just a minute. So we'll get you. Yep, I love Django. Hey, Ayman, I love Django. So we'll do Django together. Okay, we won't spell chutney, but as far as academics is concerned, so listen to your professors carefully. So what they preach is what they teach, right? So your professors make you understand a concept. So if you go to the classes, and I'm talking about offline sessions, so if you listen to your professors carefully, you need not to study at hostels much, right? So academics are a secondary part to your journey. So this sends school that this is cutthroat competition for getting higher percentage of
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Yep.
Sir, when the offline class starts, sir?
So ours are starting on 6th of January. We do not know about first year, but you will be starting probably in a month or two. In a phased manner, institute is reopening. Kudos to the vaccination drive, right? So in development, there are multiple fields like we discussed. There is Android, there is web development, there is cross-platform development, and you can also be a blockchain developer. There's a completely new field of technology called blockchain. We'll also have a blockchain event related to introduction to blockchain, right? Then comes to internship thing. So the internship scenario of our college is quite balanced, not that good, not that bad. So when you are coming to college and you are expecting internships, so you need to be prepared around the end of your second year and the start of your third year, right? The summer vacation should go into preparation, and that will land you in a good position that you can crack a on-campus internship test. So generally the fourth semester gets over in May, and then you have June and July as preparation time, and in August the companies start coming for the internships, and same goes for the placements. So I'll as my example, I'll have to get started with my preparation in order to get comfortable with all the subjects and stuff till coming July, right? So more thing for the internships and placements. The companies do have a coding test, and some companies do not have a coding test, but they have MCQ based tests. So their aptitude is important, right? For internships and placements, most of the companies are asking aptitude these days. So keep on preparing some aptitude, like that डब्बी में स्टार होता है वो गोली बन जाती है. So do have your aptitude questions practice, like once a week or once a fortnight. Do practice some aptitude questions, be it from anywhere, or I'll recommend get some good book from a bank aptitude question bank or something like SBI PO thing. so that RS Agarwal is good for aptitude. So
Excuse
keep
me,
on
sir.
preparing for aptitude, because most of us do not know that. Yep. Hey, someone was asking something, right?
सर इस सेशन की रिकॉर्डिंग कहाँ मिलेगी?
We'll try to share the recording if it's being recorded, but you can join our Discord anytime and we'll be available there for answering all your doubts if you have, right? And so about placements, so aptitude is important, then
Excuse
the
me,
core
sir?
thing is important. Yep.
Is it necessary to do aptitude questions for our interviews also?
No, interview depends upon company, like what interviewer is asking and what is his mood. It's all totally dependent on it. But most of the companies, they are asking like some companies have 50% weightage to aptitude and 50% weightage to coding. Or some companies are asking some aptitude and technical questions in MCQ format and having 2 questions to solve for coding round, right? So some companies come completely for coding, like they'll have just 2 questions for coding and then directly call you for interviews. So it depends upon company to company, and that can be discussed in detail asynchronously apart from this meeting. So that's something for internship and placements, right? So for resources, you will have to migrate to Discord, because we already have 2 WhatsApp groups full, and WhatsApp has quite limitation, and maintaining multiple WhatsApp groups is already a pain for us, right? So we'll have Discord. We have unlimited participants at Discord. So no, I won't share my number. So Shavi Marken is asking for me to share my number. Last time someone shared my number to the whole batch, and I was spammed the whole time, right? So this thing, I hope this is self-explanatory. So if you can understand the meme,
Next.
resources can cost
Excuse me, sir.
a lot, but also resources are free, right? Someone is asking something. Yep.
Do we have to sign up on Discord with the college ID or personal भी चलेगी?
Whatever possible, like जो आपको comfortable लगता है वो कर लो.
Okay,
कोई
okay,
दिक्कत
cool.
नहीं. Yep. College ID is for official confirmation and for official information broadcast, right? So that is irrelevant about being your personal use, be it Discord or Zoom. So you can use anything, but remember, do not start paying bills or stuff from your college ID, because your college ID will be taken back after 4 years, and then you lose all your data, all your emails. So if you are planning to do something,
Hello.
Sir,
if you are,
sir, what is Discord?
Roadmap for the beginners.
just a minute. So let me show you Discord once again. Just like we have WhatsApp, we have Discord, right? Just a minute, where is Discord?
Sir, what to do at Discord?
So this is Discord. Discord is WhatsApp on Red Bull, right? So like this is the server, and we have multiple. We can have, first of all, we can have unlimited members. Like WhatsApp restricts to 257 members, but at Discord we can have unlimited members. This is the list of members that have joined us, right? And we have different channels. We can make more channels to segregate things. Like we have a journal channel for all chit chat, and then we have this thing, remembering the legends. Here, all the army veterans, those who fell for the motherland, they are posted right here as a tribute. And we have contest updates and stuff, right? So this is a community thing for everyone to come together and interact.
Discord
So,
link. So will you provide Discord link?
We have already provided the Discord link.
Can we have a session regarding how to use Discord site for better efficiency?
You can actually ask YouTube around it. You can just Google it away. And
No, our Discord service especially, like the
So
resources
it is
and
al-
all
it-
things are.
Yep, it is already self-explanatory, but you can ask in the journal tab. Come here, ask in the journal tab, ask anything, and we'll be happy to help you out. And you can also tag the DSC thing. At DSC will tag all the DSC members for quick reply. You can tag like this, right?
Sir, will it
Do post a question.
work on?
Where is the link available for this Discord server?
It's in the chat box, right? And we'll also mail you. We'll also mail all the juniors with the link, right?
Will
So
it
that's
even
it.
work on mobile?
Yep, Discord as a mobile app. So,
Sir,
moving forward, I guess. Yep. So let's have some questions right now. This is a team right now. So if you want to join DSE next year, because DSE we always take entries from the DSE for the second year, because DSE is more into management of these technical things, and we do have a Telegram channel also. We'll send you all the links with the mail. And so I'm the current DSE lead. DSE leads are selected by Google after a brief interview, and this is all our team. You can take a screenshot and ask anyone a doubt at Discord, right? So if you want to join DSE, then we'll have an induction. We'll have a basic test and interview next year. So right now, first year is not allowed to join DSE because we are more into management, and first year is the one that is benefited from DSE. Sure. And it's a Android team. We have. Pardon?
Nothing about coding. Where should I begin and how should I begin?
So for the coding part, we'll be having software engineer for Microsoft joining us at 6 p.m. After we take our doubts, he'll be joining and he'll be doing a detailed overview of how to get started with coding, right? So this question becomes irrelevant right now. And let's have some questions.
Okay, so there was many question in the chat. I just want to advise you that you should interact with your second year seniors too, because we are your super seniors and they are your seniors, and they can provide you better view of online classes and all the stuff. And even we have different DSE representative from all the branches, like IC also have DSE members, and you can contact them and they will provide you better view of that. Because it's very difficult for us also to answer all the questions like how is the placement, roadmaps, and all that stuff. But yeah, you can contact us anytime on Discord or LinkedIn. Should we share our LinkedIn links also, Anubhav?
Sure. Proper LinkedIn links.
Okay, and one more thing, you guys were worried that what is Discord and all that stuff. It's just a channel for communication, better communication, because on WhatsApp we share our personal life, and on Discord we try to make it like professionally, or we can shift to like any other Telegram. It is just for the communication purpose, nothing fancy.
So you can message us here, or you can message us at Instagram. We have a whole team on Instagram as a helpline center. If you have any query regarding hostels, college life, or stuff, you can just drop a DM at our Instagram and we'll be happy to help you, right? We are not sharing any personal contact number or something, because as that particular person will be spammed a lot. Sure.
Hello, sir.
Yep.
Sir, how to listen this MOL month of learning?
So just like you got a mail for this particular event, so we will be rolling out emails for the month of learning, and the month of learning will be starting from the 18th, and you will be starting with Android Study Jams. So Android Study Jams is our official Google event, Google backed event, and we'll be sending you some goodies, be it some bags or bottles and t-shirts for best entries in the Android Study Jams. And what more, Android Study Jams is also about learning Android in Kotlin. So Kotlin is the official Android language from Google, and we'll be teaching you Kotlin. Then we'll be teaching you how to make a user interface, how to make Android applications, right? Just a basic part of it. We'll come together and build a basic Android application, and then we'll show that to Google, right? And we'll have swags for that.
Okay.
Let's come back to the.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Yep.
Sir, what will be the timing of this month of learning?
So this is the proposed timeline for the month of learning. You can check on my screen if it is visible, and we can change it to, we can tweak it a little bit a day or two if there's some issue or it falls on a holiday or it comes near exams. That's not an issue. And we'll add one blockchain event, but we are yet to decide that date. Yeah. Okay, so Jal Singh.
Suppose, sir, if we like the class of the web development, sir, then how can we manage it with our academic studies, sir? For example, there are classes till 5 o'clock. Then I think, sir, you have also faced it in your first year. Then how should we manage our next?
So
yes, sir,
all the events that we are going to conduct from now, they will be on mostly on weekends, right? So 18th, 19th, and 26th are weekend. 8th and 9th is weekend. 16th, 15th, and 22 is weekend. All the dates are on weekends, so that won't be an issue. And how to join MOL? So month of learning is open for everyone who is willing to learn. So no, there is no fee. We cannot charge anything for you. So all the tickets on our DSE platform will be free for all, right?
Excuse me, sir.
You should not pay anything, anyone anything except your college fees right now. Just keep on exploring till you get. So, yep. Someone was asking something, right?
So, can we get the notification for these programs on an email if we have registered now?
We'll send an email to whole college, right? We'll send an email to you, your seniors, us, and even our seniors in order to let them participate, right? So the DSE and NITJ ID has bulk email permission, so we can email everyone.
And don't worry.
Sir, do we have to buy books recommended by teachers?
I have shared you the Drive link that has all the books, all the PDFs and notes. So you need not to buy any book if you are comfortable reading from PDFs. But if you wish to read a physical book, then you will have to buy.
Sir, where we will get that link?
Share that again.
Sir, please resend kar do.
Yep, let me share the link again. So this is the gold mine of everything, right? This contains everything that you need to have in your first year. All the books, all the notes, question papers, previous year papers, teacher notes, everything.
Sir, is this link available on Discord?
Let me put it here. Let me drop it on Discord also. So we have a channel of Freshers Intro. We have a FAQ channel. Then let me put it on. Yep. So let's see. I have posted this on the resources channel, right? You can get it here. This contains everything. So semester 1 and semester 2 is common for everyone. So just get to know. So this is semester 1. So if you are from CSE or IT, CSE or from the B group, then you will have these subjects. And these subjects have all the things that you need. Your books, notes, PDFs, PPTs, everything, right?
Sir,
and if you are from the if you have other subjects as your semester curriculum, so go to semester 2, then you will find everything right there. Like basic electronics, computer programming. Now coming to the CP journey. So the most hot question in the meet, right?
So excuse me, sir. So do we really need to worry about these maths and chemistry classes, or we can just like take them for granted and work on our coding skills?
So you will have to maintain a basic CG around 8 to 8.5 is good. So that depends. Pick up a subject and pick up a particular subject and try to get a or S grade in it, right? So you cannot ace, like if you are getting CG of 9.5 and above, then you are devoting more time to your core subjects and your development part gets lagged behind. So that is a sweet balance that you have to find, like what is comfortable for you, because companies, it is like JEE. So you have let's use an analogy of IIT JEE. So you have come from after appearing JEE. So what was the board percentage required? It was 75% at my time actually. So if I'm scoring 100%, but the board cutoff is 75, so it makes no difference, right? But there is one more catch here. Some companies, after you have filled a form for a job placement or internship, some companies do filter students on basis of their CG. Like if 200 students have applied and they have to shortlist only 100, so they'll sort the list by CG and they'll take the top 100. So more or less 8 to 8.5 is a good CG to maintain till the last semester. So
Okay, thank you.
For getting 9s, yep, branch does matter at NITJ. That's the sad part. So if you are into something like chemical or core branches like mechanical, so tech companies do not allow them for placements. So someone is asking about other clubs. We do have a lot of clubs at college that are established, but they are more of cultural clubs. Like Bhangra Club is there. There is Society of Fine Arts. There are around 10 to 20 clubs. You can find on institute website also.
Sir, does company allow
do we need to go?
Yep.
So do we need to go over anything before attending these classes so that it would be easy for us to understand this?
So right now your curriculum is just basic things, just a upgraded version for what you have learned in IIT JEE, right? For preparing for IIT JEE, you have read chemistry, physics, and mathematics. So that's the core that is forming your first year right now.
No, sir, I was asking about this Android study, design, and all.
No, we'll just start from beginning. We'll assume you as a complete noob, like we are teaching a 5-year kid, because we'll assume that you are just coming from school and you know nothing, and we'll start from absolute scratch, teaching everything bit by bit. So that's why we'll. Hey Abhishek, so tech companies do allow ICE students, but not all tech companies allow ICE students. So it is a intermediate range for being a ICE students, right? So electrical companies allow
And what is the
electrical.
status about mechanical engineering?
Mechanical is more or less than ICE, because mechanical companies, there are mechanical companies, core companies that come for mechanical placements, but the tech companies do not allow mechanical to a better extent. Like 80% of them do not allow mechanical students.
So can you tell about EC?
Okay,
EC is the
one more thing, Anubhav, please clear that we are just sharing the on-campus scenario. Off-campus, you are allowed.
Yep, we are just clearing the on-campus scenario. On-campus is the company, when company visits your campus for NITJ students only. But off-campus placements are placements where anyone from the India who is eligible can apply. So there is a better competition at off-campus placements, but everyone can appear for off-campus, right?
But yeah, after second semester, the course for our major is different, like only computer science related stuff, or we have to study physics, chemistry, maths for our full year.
From the first year onwards, you will have to study physics, chemistry, but when you enter your second year, then you will be getting the core subjects, right?
Sir, about branch upgrade.
So this is also a hot topic. So how branch updates works is, if you are, suppose I am in biotech, right? And I want to go in a higher branch, like higher biotech is not a hierarchically low branch, but like I want to go in a branch that is more in demand, coming to the Indian social norms. So like I feel to go into electrical or electronics. So branch update is only possible if there is a vacancy in that branch from your category. Like if, like in our case, we have 58 students, and there were 2 less students coming from JOSA itself. IT had 60 seats, but JOSA filled only 58. So there were 2 vacancies, and 2 people came from other branches to IT. And there is also a case like someone drops out of college in the first year. Someone goes and joins army, or someone goes and joins some other college, or drops for IIT JEE again. So there is a vacancy, and the person can then upgrade. But there is no guarantee that you can upgrade to a particular branch. So
So how can we check if there is a vacancy available this year also?
At the end of the first year, you will be given forms and choice filling. There will be similar process like JOSA. Like you will be filling choices, and you will be allotted some branches, and it will go that way.
Bhaiya, how can we choose minor electives?
That's a topic out of context, because you will have to select minor electives at the third year. So you will be wise enough to select them once you reach your third year, right?
आईटी में कौन सा बेटर है?
IT versus what IT में कौन सा?
Yes.
Pardon, I heard your question half.
CS एंड आईटी में दोनों में से कौन बेटर, कौन सी चीज बेटर है स्ट्रीम?
So, if we talk about placements, all the companies that are allowing CSEs are also allowing IT. So there is no difference as per opportunities are. So it's on you how you prepare well and how you develop yourself to grab the opportunity. So
Excuse me,
there's
sir.
nothing different. Yep.
Sir, actually, I want to go in cyber security. I am not in placements as well. So what should be my first steps, the footsteps at this time? I am in the first year.
So for the first year, first of all, you will have to keep on reading about cybersecurity. Go to medium.com, find some good blogs or articles, find some research papers, keep on reading about cybersecurity in parallel to building your data structures and coding abilities. Because without data structures and coding, there is nothing in technology, except you are going to design or stuff. That's a different scenario, right? Teachers at NIT Jalandhar are friendly as, yep.
Sir, do tech companies take civil engineering students?
My answer remains same, like 80% of companies do not allow core branches, 75 to 80% companies.
Okay,
Some do allow,
Vaibhav,
and
let's break their stereotype that you can apply in off campus, like even you can apply in Google, Microsoft,
Yeah, you
Amazon.
can
I
apply
have
to all companies.
even seen many students
Sir,
who
is I
are
am
in
audible?
civil. Just wait a minute. So I was saying that even some students from civil has cleared Amazon, Microsoft. So it doesn't
Yep.
matter that you are from civil, IC, IP. You can crack any company. But in our college, they do not allow core branches. They allow up to like CSC, IT, IC for some companies. But IC भी सभी में allowed नहीं होती. हाँ, थोड़े में हो जाते हैं. In case of civil, they do not allowed. But yeah, you can apply off campus for better opportunity. Even you can apply in Google, Microsoft. But the major motive of this club is that even if you are from civil or IP, you develop skill, you develop Android skill from Android WebD, you can do wonders. So it doesn't matter that you land in any branch, you can like crack any company. So stay motivated and ये मत सोचो कि अभी इतनी टेंशन मत दो कि प्लेसमेंट में क्या होगा. We have seniors from IP also who has cracked Swiggy with his designing skills. So ये मत सोचो अभी अच्छे से कॉलेज स्टार्ट करो और स्किल्स ग्रास्प करो.
Yep. So moving forward, so I hope you have answered all the things about placements and stuff.
Good evening, seniors. I had a doubt actually during the meeting.
Leave the placement this time. Leave the placement.
I'm not very sure if somebody has
We
asked
will not
this
take
question
doubts
already.
from placements right now. So placement things are over.
It is not about the placement, sir.
Yes.
No, the other guy talking. So carry on.
Okay.
Sir, I have
Sir, I wanted
training
okay.
and placement cell. There I come to know that CSC and electronics students are better placed than IT.
So that depends upon the caliber of IT students. Since IT branch was new, it is relatively new. Like it's just 2 years that IT was established. So that's why probably there's a discrepancy. But the opportunity level is equal. From now, no doubts on placements, right?
Sir, I wanted
के
to
लिए
ask.
बेटर प्लेस सीएससी के लिए बेटर लैपटॉप कौन सा होगा?
See, I'll mute you everyone. I'll mute everyone if someone interrupts now. So who was speaking? Carry on.
Sir, I wanted to ask that what is that one programming language we can learn in parallel to the courses which will be going on in the first year?
So coming to the programming, getting started with the programming, the college obviously teaches C language to everyone. So C language is taught to everyone in the first year, either in the first semester or in the second semester. So you will have to do C anyways because college demands it, right? So once you have learned C language, then you can migrate to any language easily, because migration to a particular language takes around a day or two. It is not, language is not a constraint to getting a logical ability, right? you can let me show you something. If
Excuse me, sir.
Yep.
Sir, if we do minors in CSC program, so it will be helpful for fourth year or not?
See, you should ask this doubt to your branch seniors. Which branch you are in?
Textile.
So grab a textile senior, or else I'll get you in touch. Do ping me on Discord. Your branch seniors can guide you better, because I am in IT and I haven't took any minor degree because I didn't need any minor degree to learn about technology, right? So your branch seniors can guide you better about minor degrees. And coming to the coding journey.
Let's wind up this because I think Microsoft person also have to join the meet at 6 p.m.
Yep, they'll be joining in a minute or two.
Sir, excuse me, sir. Sir, tell about something that we can do our best in the first year.
So for the productivity in first year, stay away from all the things that are shown you in web series. There's nothing like that in college. And come to a realistic world and keep your focus on your career, right? There is nothing that is.
Can you is more specific about it?
भैया YouTube पे आजकल काफी ज्यादा टॉपिक ट्रेंड कर रहा है कि DSA वर्सेस CPU, मतलब कोई कुछ कह रहा है ये मत करो वो मत करो, तो हम इस कंट्रोवर्सी से दूर कैसे रह सकते हैं?
See, as far as you are in college, your coding and CPU skills are important. So because they give you, let me show you the reality. Like you are working on a web development project, or you are working on anything, and you need to pass on some data. You need to pass on something to make the application work. Like there's like you are generating a test. You are making an online testing platform. So how that test will be shown to the user is dependent on the UX designer, right? But how the data is coming from the backend, that is a logical thing. You will have to enclose the data into particular data structure, and you will have to think of an approach to send the data from server to front end, and then from front end to the UI. So that takes a lot of data structures and the programming skills in order to implement that efficiently. Because without efficiency, anyone can implement. But to implement that efficiently, so that when millions of customers they hit your website, also then your server is not loaded, right? That efficient coding thing comes from the logical ability that you build while doing the data structures and competitive programming. So it is about implementing that in the real life, that is development. So both should go hand in hand. There is no controversy as such. The controversy is created
balance बना के चलना दोनों में.
Right.
I wanted to ask that, is it more efficient and better to work on something that interests you, or is it better to work on something that is like more in demand in the market?
See, demand is also always to be taken in consideration when you are working, right? Because just a minute. I'd like to wind up with this sutra from Acharya Chanakya. He says that there is no surety equal to a balanced mind. So in order to ace through your career, you will have to have a balanced mind that thinks of a particular thing in a perfect manner, that does not wander around. And there is no happiness equal to contentment. So you should be content. You should be satisfied with what you have. You should be content as of. It does not mean to throw away all the desires, but contentment means to be satisfied, right? To have mental peace at your present state. And there is no disease like covetousness, and there is no value like mercy, right? So we'll wrap up this session, and now we'll welcome Mr. Swapnil Narayan. He's a software engineer at Microsoft and CSC 21 pass out from IIT Dhanbad. So for all your coding journey related doubts and all the things that you need to face, he'll be answering, and he'll be guiding you how to get started with coding and how to prepare for interviews, like for the FANG thing, for the Microsoft and stuff, right? So because even I'm not placed right now, my placement will be starting next year. So I'm not in a position to answer your placement related doubts, right? but he's already placed and he'll be at a better position to answer you all the things that you are facing right now. He'll be joining us in a minute or two, so till that, please wait.
सर डिस्कॉर्ड जो है वो पर्सनल आईडी से लॉगिन करना है कि ऑफिशियल आईडी से?
You can log in from your from any ID. There's no such issue. You are completely independent to do whatever you are doing.
सर कोडिंग के लिए बेस्ट लैपटॉप कौन सा रहेगा?
So there is nothing much that is required for coding. You can even do coding on a old like 10-20 years old laptop, but for meeting all the requirements, probably if you are buying a new laptop, then you should at least go for i5 at least. Don't go for i3 laptops that are good for nothing except like processing bills at a register counter, right? So go for i5 and at AMD equivalent to i5, like Ryzen 5 at least, right?
So 55
Ryzen 5 at least.
AMD 5500U series Ryzen.
Yeah. And don't go for below than 8 GB RAM. Prefer a 16 gigs if you're getting, but 8 GB is bare minimum that you are getting this time, right?
Sir, i3 11th generation या i5 10th generation? यही
i5.
Excuse me, sir.
i3 10th generation.
i5 10th.
So also do have SSD. Without SSD, the life becomes slow.
Excuse me, sir.
Yep.
So do we get ample amount of opportunities at the college, or we have to explore these by ourselves?
So that this answer depends upon your branch a lot.
Like sir, I was talking to you about cyber networking or cyber security.
Yep, actually right now there are some courses in the curriculum that focus on cyber security, but for the practical implication, you'll have to go on a journey that is not accompanied by a lot of folks, right? Cybersecurity is not a hot debated topic at NIT Jalandhar right now, and even among us or among second year, there are completely less people that are into this domain, this particular domain. So
is it a good domain overall, sir?
There is no domain that is bad until you are perfect, right? If you are a WordPress developer and you are making websites for 500 a website, then that's not a good thing. But if you're a Next.js developer and you are making websites and taking around 6 lakhs a month when you are professional, right? So that's a good thing. Domain is same. Domain is web development. Depends upon your skill level and your enthusiasm.
Sir, one last question.
So what's the scenario of internships?
It is decent. Not that good, not that bad. But like if you are prepared enough after the end of your second year, till the end of your second year, if you are prepared enough, then you will land up in a good company.
Okay, Anubhav, let's wind up, and we can organize individual sessions for each branch, like each branch from like we can allot DSC member and they can give they can answer all the question from IC, mechanical and all that stuff, right?
Yep. So we'll send an email to connect you all on Discord, and be free to ask anything on Discord, but keep a decorum maintained, right? I was seeing some comments here right now, and they are not good. So we'll be having.
There's a question.
Yep.
Sir, what will be मतलब हमारे workshops और programs कैसे होंगे first years के लिए जो आप लोग हमें करवाओगे?
We'll send you an email, a detailed email for the same.
Sir, tell the reality that teachers us good, or it's like we do best by ourselves.
It depends on the teacher a lot. So we'll be joined by our speaker in a while. It's already more than 5 minutes we are waiting. So.
Yes, sir, yes. Okay, sir.
What is eligibility criteria for placement?
Eligibility criteria is just your CGPA, 7.5 and above for most of the companies. Some companies do allow 7 and above also.
But how can we start coding for beginners?
We'll have a speaker, Mr. Swapnil Narayan. He'll be joining us within next 2 to 3 minutes, and he'll be taking you through a detailed overview of how to join, how to start with coding, and how to prepare for placements and interviews. Right?
Sir, about ragging.
So NIT Jalandhar is completely ragging free.
Hello.
There is nothing to be afraid of.
Anubhav?
Right?
Sir, we want ragging.
Hello, Anubhav. Sorry to interrupt. Our speaker Swapnil Narayan joined.
So sure. Just a minute. Let me grant the access. Hello, sir. So I have made you host. Please check with the permissions. Hello, sir. Welcome to DSC NIT Jalandhar.
Yeah, just give me a minute. I'll be back.
Sure. Welcome, sir.
Okay, so hi everyone. Hope everyone is doing great. I guess first year guys are over here. I heard someone saying that हमें ragging चाहिए. Okay, that's amazing.
We want ragging.
Okay, great. I'm not your senior from your college, but yeah, I guess the final year can take that particular request and can give the first years what they want. So apart from this fun stuff, let's get started with today's session. So today we will be discussing about data structures algorithms, about how to get started with your coding career. Means in short, अगर मैं एक फाइनल ईयर सीनियर की तरह बोलूं तो मैं तुम्हें ये बताऊंगा कि नौकरी कैसे पानी है 4 साल घिसने के बाद. Okay, because you guys are first year. Yeah. So it's really amazing to interact with the first years enthusiastic people. And yeah, so yeah, let's get started. Can you grant me the access for sharing the screen?
Sure, so let me try. So I have made you the host. Can you verify?
Can you stop sharing the screen where the
Sure,
poster is?
So are you able to share your screen now? So, just a minute.
Okay.
So I have made you the host. Right now I am not host.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, you can share the screen and it will override mine.
Okay, yeah, fine.
Topic DSCP in career guidance.
Okay, guys. So let me first tell you this thing that I am not your senior from college. I would be really friendly in today's session, but I know how first years behave in the session. So yeah, I can see how you guys are behaving. That's really great to see. But always remember, you guys are holding the image of your college. I was also from IIT ISM Dhanbad. I have seen the first year doing stuff like that. So I will not tolerate any such behavior. I would be very friendly. I would provide you all sorts of guidance in today's session. डराना नहीं चाह रहा हूँ, but I just don't want to get distracted, and I want to help the people who are really interested to know how to like set a career in data structures and algorithms and in coding. So those people who are not serious, they can please leave the session right away, because the upcoming 40 minutes or 1 hour would be really interesting. We would be like interacting a lot. I will be taking your questions. I would be giving you some suggestions, some guidance, roadmap, how to perform well, how to prepare well for your upcoming third year, second year, final year, a kind of whatever a final year senior tells you that yaar aise karne se, there is a high chance that at the end of your third year you can grab an internship, and at the end of your final year you can have a full-time offer. So yeah, let's get started with today's session. So yeah, okay. So most of the people are from first year, right? Who is the host? Anubhav, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, amazing. Okay, so let me get first get started with what I am about a brief about myself. So hey everyone, I'm Swapnil. I'm a graduate from IIT SM Dhanbad with computer science majors, and I'm a software engineer at Microsoft India, and currently working with the Security and Compliance India management team. I've also got offers from Amazon, Oracle for software engineering roles, and other tech startups as well. I'm a very passionate competitive programming instructor. Have a decent experience for the same at various popular edtech platforms. Have taken sessions with IITs, NITs, and other engineering colleges. Have seen first year, second years, interacted with so many of them. Okay, so that's why I know that how first years actually are, and what after 11th or 12th they have that enthusiasm to do random shit. So yeah, this is not your classroom. Let me tell you for the first. This is kind of, take it as a warning, because I am not gonna tolerate any shit over here. So yeah, I'll be your mentor for the upcoming session, and I will be walking you through the topics in the following slides itself. Okay. So in this particular session, what are we gonna discuss? We are basically, I will try to deliver all possible levels of guidance for data structures, algorithm, and because you guys are in your first year itself, I want you guys to focus on bit of competitive programming as well, because let's say DSA and solving questions on Lead Code and other platforms for the company-based interviews are nothing but playing gully level cricket, or let's say district level admin. But if you want to play a national level cricket, right? If you want to perform, if you want your name to be really popular in your college, or let's say not only popular, but let's say you are sitting for various other companies which don't visit your college, let's say Google or Code Nation, and then there are many other companies, Sprinkler, might be Microsoft as well. I don't know Microsoft visits your college or not, but maybe it does. So yeah, so the coding down for these particular companies would be very easy for you if you perform good in competitive programming. So I will try to cover that too in today's session, and I'll try to make sure that you can inculcate all the slides and all the infos with as easy as possible. We'll be discussing ideas on best preparation strategy for your upcoming interviews, which will be in third year and final year. And if you are very nerdy enough, and अगर बहुत ज़्यादा तेज है दिमाग, तो second year में भी crack कर सकते हो. There are many companies which are providing internship for second year as well, like Samsung Parichay is there, and then Microsoft Engage is there, Google Step Intern is there. So yeah, if you start your preparation from first year itself, then obviously you can be way ahead from your classmates. So yeah, we will be discussing all about all these things, about what the opportunities are, and our major objective will be to develop your coding skills. And I'm quite sure that you must be curious at how we gonna discuss so many things in just 30-40 minutes webinar. So let's see. I'll try to cover as many topics as possible. So let's dive into the world of algorithms. So yeah. Okay. I will tell the reality only, don't worry. Okay, great. So let's move ahead with the types of opportunities we have. So there are two types of opportunities, okay? There is this internship and placement. Internship is in your third year or in your second year, companies might visit your campus in your third year itself, and in second year you need to apply off campus. And for the placement one, you will be able to interview with the companies at the end of your final year only, or in the at the end of your 7th semester. Okay, for IITs it's at the end of the 7th semester, but I guess for NITs it's complete year. the companies come throughout the year. So yeah, that's the thing. And about the opportunities, so there are on-campus opportunities and one off-campus opportunities. On-campus are the ones which your TNP cell or career development cell, they actually invite the companies like Microsoft and Amazon and other companies to visit your campus and take interviews and like select some students from third year for internship and for placement of full-time roles. The final year get to interview. And the opportunities for off campus are like not limited, they are like huge. You can apply for Google, Microsoft, Samsung, Amazon from off campus as well, and they are equally good. But on a serious note, as someone mentioned कि भैया please reality बताना, off campus वाला यार थोड़ा मुश्किल रहता है, क्योंकि on campus वाले में ऐसा सीन रहता है कि the companies come to your campus to select you, but the volume of off-campus applications are huge, and there the tendency of the HR or the company or the technical team is to eliminate, okay, not select you. So these are the two tendencies which the recruitment team is having. I also took some interviews for some startups as well, like some of my friends asked me to. So for off-campus, the tendency is for eliminating only. So yeah, you need to prepare really hard for off-campus one. For on-campus one, you will see sheer less competition. Only you will be competing with your batchmates. So try to bag an on-campus offer and then try to like level up with the off-campus. Okay, let's say I have got an on-campus offer with, let's say, Amazon. Like, I want to level up. I want to work with Microsoft or let's say Google. So I will try for Microsoft and Google from off-campus. Okay, so this is how it goes. So ऐसा नहीं सोचना है at the like when you will be in your let's say third year or let's say in second year only, ऐसा नहीं सोचना है कि अपने को on campus नहीं लेना है, अपन तो एकदम शेर है, अपन तो भाई साहब बहुत ज्यादा आती है अपने को, DSA 50% कंप्लीट कर लिया, 100% कंप्लीट कर लिया है, अपन तो ऑफ कैंपस ही अप्लाई करेंगे. I don't want to waste time with the on campus opportunity. So never think of that. Even if TCS, Wipro or whichever company, service based company is coming on your campus, try to have a backup offer. एक बैकअप ऑफर ऑन कैंपस ले लो, उसके बाद अपन ऑफ कैंपस में बिल्कुल जा सकते हैं. At the same time, I would suggest you guys to ask questions over the chat itself, because I want this session to be an interactive one. क्योंकि यार ये फर्स्ट ईयर है, तुम लोगों को बहुत ज्यादा क्वेश्चंस पूछने का रहता है, तो for sure you can ask the questions, but yeah, try to be formal as possible. Okay. I will choose some questions. Sure, you will get the recording. Yeah, okay. About the branch factor, the branch really doesn't matter for off-campus one. For on-campus one, it matters. Why? Because there might be a case that company will only be will be asking your TNP cell to only provide the details or in resumes of the people from computer science or electronics or electrical, okay, the circuit branch. But off campus, biotech, mining, whichever branch, it really doesn't matter. Or what matters is your skill, that's it. Minor CSE student allow for placement, yeah, you will get itne questions.
Bhaiya, I want to know about GSOC to clear in.
Okay. Okay, so let's come to what GSOC is. Okay, so GSOC is let's say open source internship opportunity from Google. It's Google Summer of Code. So basically the people who are interested in contributing to open source. अभी लोग पूछेंगे okay, what is open source? मतलब काफी fancy term है. तो है क्या यार ये open source? It's nothing but there are some companies which are like which have their code base and everything. Let's say the complete Linux is on open source. There are some other software, okay, LibreOffice, and then there are various other software which are like present in GitHub, okay. So in GitHub only there might like VLC Media Player is also, okay, and there are other software which are present in GitHub. So what you can do is you can like open their code base in your system, and you can make some, let's say some feature by yourself, and you can send them a PR. What is a PR? It is a pull request. So it's just that कि मतलब समझ लो एक प्रोजेक्ट बना रहे हैं, तो मतलब पूरे इंडिया में एक प्रोजेक्ट बन रहा है, तो वो एक जगह हमने रख दिया है कि यहाँ पे कोई भी आके अपना दिमाग लगा के कुछ नया सा इसमें करके जा सकता है। एक बड़ा सा कैनवस है, एक बड़ा सा कैनवस है। कैनवस मतलब यहाँ पेंट करते हैं बड़े बड़े आर्टिस्ट लोग। सो लेट्स से मतलब एक सरकारी कैनवस है, मतलब एनीवन कैन कम एंड ड्रॉ एनीथिंग एंड सबसे पहले अपने को एक सैंपल ड्राइंग दिखानी है कि ओके आई वांट टू ड्रॉ दिस सैंपल टू द फाइनल, टू द बिगर, तुम दैट इज ओपन। एक बड़ा सा कैनवस तुम्हें दे दिया है, तुम्हें बताना है, यू नीड टू लाइक प्रोवाइड अ सैंपल दैट आई नीड टू अपडेट दिस पर्टिकुलर फीचर और देयर इज दिस बग, कोई प्रॉब्लम है उनके सॉफ्टवेयर के साथ, यू कैन सॉल्व दैट वन एंड यू कैन फाइल अ PR. व्हाट इज अ PR? पुल रिक्वेस्ट. Pull request means you have solved that bug and you want that particular bug to be injected to their code base ताकि मतलब पूरी दुनिया उस चीज को यूज करे. So that is contribution in open source. And if you are like if you have contributed really well on open source, you get an opportunity to do an internship with Google. And it is not like internship with Google, but it is like an internship with all the open source companies or startups. Okay. So
what are the prerequisites for GSOC?
Prerequisites is just knowing that particular stack. Okay, let's say you want to contribute with React.js and front-end वाला part तुमको improve करना है, तो React सीख लो, उसके बाद किसी भी एक repository जो कि public repository है उसमें जाके कुछ contribute कर सकते हो तुम, and तुम्हारा अगर उन्हें बहुत अच्छा लगा contribution, तो you can apply for that particular company on GSOC and they will accept your application. एक बार application
repository क्या होती है?
2-3-4 लाख रुपए मिल जाते हैं.
Contributing will take how much time if we do it in the first year?
That is completely upon you, which feature you are like trying to update, which problem you are solving, and how.
Sorry to interrupt, Sonia. Hello. Yeah. Sorry to interrupt. So for the open source thing, we have the DSC and NITJ have our own organization at GitHub, and we are framing a mini open source environment where you can all collaborate and learn to make pull requests and stuff. So we can keep this question aside.
Sure.
We will have a dedicated talk on GSOC also. Thank you.
Yeah. So as I already said that, yeah, Anubhav is right. We can have like you can have this GitHub or open source thing later. So we can book this particular session for knowing the data structures and algorithms part. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Sir, actually, I wanted to pursue my career in cyber security.
Okay.
Can you tell me what should be my footsteps in the first year itself?
Learn the cyber security like stack. There are various stacks. Kali Linux is there. Install Kali Linux in your system, and then there are various other things, SQL ingestion and some of the technologies you need to know. So you can Google that one. Okay.
Can you tell me some platform which can support me with some tutorials or?
Yeah, there is a actually I was also interested in cybersecurity in my first year. So there is a YouTube channel named Z Security. Okay.
Z Security.
Yeah, Z Security. Z.
Okay.
And there is this guy. He's from I guess Egypt or some like Muslim country. So he explains really well. Okay. So you can go ahead and watch the tutorials. Now, guys, I want you guys to please focus on DSA part, because all these fancy terms about cracking GSOC and then ACM ICPC and various other things. Okay, there are hell lot of opportunities because you guys are in your first year. But on the ground reality, which I will say, if you want to crack a job, okay, you are very much average and you don't. Okay, you are trying, but there might be a case that you are not able to do these particular things, crack these particular things like GSOC and then ACM ICPC, and then let's say some other opportunities. Okay, open source opportunities. FHL is there. Okay, there are many opportunities. So what will like help you with your job? Okay, at the end of the day, I know that you guys are here for the money, right? यहाँ पे हम समाज सेवा करने तो आए नहीं हैं. I joined IIT because I wanted to land a job. Okay, I wanted to earn money. That's it. So I would be very blunt on this part that what matters after third year is if you are getting an internship or a job or not. because your batchmates would be like able to land various job opportunities, full-time opportunities, internship opportunities, and you will see that you are still hanging around GSOC and ACM ICPC and landing nowhere. Okay, तो ये बहुत पहले से ही तुम लोगों को अपने दिमाग में रखना है कि ठीक है भाई, ये तो आइसिंग ऑन द केक है, ठीक है, लेकिन मुझे केक को पहले बनाना है, पहले मुझे अपने आप को तैयार करना है कि यार 4 साल के बाद कम से कम एक नौकरी तो मिल जाए, right? So this is about the ground reality. I'll move ahead with the session. Yeah, that is rude and honest.
तो ये साथ में ना स्टार्टअप वगैरह को एक्सप्लोर करना हो, मतलब खुद का स्टार्टअप करना हो और प्लेसमेंट भी साथ लेकर चलना हो तो
Yeah, you can go ahead. You can watch the tutorial, whichever stack you want to learn. Okay. So about the types of rounds which you will be having. So I'm here to explain you guys how to actually excel in the interviews and how to go ahead with the competitive programming and data structures algorithms. So all these questions on GSOC and then other stuff you can surely book for later. There are your seniors, they can also help you guys out with this. I am quite sure of that. Okay. So about the types of rounds you will be having, there will be an online assessment round, or we call it a coding round. Okay. I am telling you all these things because you need to know what will happen in your second year, third year, and final year. Okay. In second year also there are various opportunities like Google Step Intern. Okay. And then Microsoft Engage and Samsung Parichay. Okay. So in that one also you will get a coding round, and then you will be having a technical interview round with the technical recruitment team of that particular company, and finally you will be having an HR round. How to prepare well for these particular rounds will be the major concern for this particular session. So in the online assessment round, it is just a 60 to 90 minute online test. MCQs can be there on data structures, algorithms, mathematics, aptitude, core CS subject, which is all about your curriculum, and 2 or 3 coding problems. Now I will be very rude on this. What I used to think in my first year, and I know various other first years also think, हम अपने आप को बहुत ज़्यादा समझते हैं, okay? हम समझते हैं कि we are the king of the fucking world, okay? And we can do anything. There is no harm in thinking like that. But we need to be practical and respect our professor a bit. Why? Because what he teaches us is object-oriented programming, data structures and algorithms, okay? And then advanced data structures algorithm, and then OS, okay, operating system, DBMS, database management system, computer network. So these are the things which are also important in your coding round and in your interviews as well. So if you will be paying attention during your classes, जब अपने को प्रोफेसर पढ़ा रहे होते हैं, अपन क्या कर रहे होते हैं? नीचे फोन PUBG खेल रहे होते हैं, ठीक है, यही करते हैं, या फिर ईयरफोन्स लगा लिए, हुडी लगा लिया, उसके बाद फिर गाने वाने सुन रहे हैं, मस्त टीवी सीरीज देख रहे हैं, वी डोंट गिव अ डैम अबाउट व्हाट प्रोफेसर इज टीचिंग. उसके बाद क्या होता है, जितनी हीरोगिरी वगैरह है ये चलती है, सेकंड ईयर चला, थर्ड ईयर चल गया, फाइनल ईयर आते आते यार वी स्टार्ट थिंकिंग कि व्हाट हैव वी डन, वी हैव वेस्टेड so much time. So I don't want you guys to regret later. So please focus on these particular subjects which I named: object oriented programming, operating system, DBMS, computer network, data structures and algorithms, okay, time complexity analysis, discrete mathematics. When your professor is teaching, okay, because ये course curriculum का काफी अच्छा part है जो कि तुम्हें interviews and coding rounds के लिए prepare करा दे. Coming to the technical interview round, there are resume based questions, okay, DSA and competitive programming based questions, puzzles and mathematics questions. There are 4 CS subjects which I already told you, and the project and internship for let's say in your second year, if you are applying for internship, or in your third year only. So people, your interviewer would be much interested in knowing what projects you have done, on what basis you will be judged. So projects are equally important, and internship, if you have done in your third year, then you can surely flaunt it off in your final year itself. Okay. So
can we solve puzzles on Geeks for Geeks?
Yeah, you can solve puzzles on Geeks for Geeks. There are brainly.com site, indiabix.com. Okay. So ये कुछ sites हैं, you can surely check them out.
So how to use these sites effectively? Like for competitive programming, you have said, should we use LeetCode, HackerRank,
No.
HackerRank?
For competitive programming, you should highly prefer first HackerRank. Okay. HackerRank, HackerRank, either one, it's your call. I personally prefer HackerRank. Okay. Now, if if you want to actually do the thrill of competitive programming, then I think you should try out Code Fortress. मतलब यार NIT में हो तुम लोग, right? तो मतलब already you have worked very hard to reach up to this stage. So why become the average? Okay, you are not over here to play the average, right? Be level up a bit and start with Code Fortress. Okay, guys, I have muted everyone. If you guys will be having any questions, I will look around the chat. Okay, yeah. बहुत ज़्यादा spam मत करना, otherwise I might miss your question. Textile branch, I want to try off campus. How should I start my coding journey? I don't know anything about coding. Okay, I am coming to that. Game development, okay. For that, JavaScript you need. And C# would be very great for competitive programming. Okay, let's come to how can you start with the coding stuff. Okay, so these are the must-do concepts. I am not gonna discuss this because if you would have been in your third year only, then this might have been mattered. But now that you are in your first year, I want you guys to learn everything. Okay, this is just a list boiled down to the important one. तो अभी अपने को ये वाला important list नहीं दिखाऊंगा मैं तुम्हें ज्यादा, ताकि तुम हर कुछ एकदम पूरी श्रद्धा के साथ कर पाओ, क्योंकि एट द एंड ऑफ द डे सब कुछ करना है अपने को, सब कुछ आना चाहिए. थर्ड ईयर में आके समय कम रहता है, तो एक शॉर्टकट मैंने क्रैश कोर्स टाइप का लिस्ट बनाया, so you can surely check them out. About the core subjects, as I already said, OSDB, MS, CN, and OOPS are there. Why learn DSA? There might be a case that हम क्यों करें ये data structures algorithm? Why not just doing the projects open source करके हमको क्यों नहीं मिल सकता है job? So during your interviews, the weightage in internship interviews for data structures algorithms is 70%. You can check out the stats, and in the placement interviews it's 50%. So it matters really a lot. Because at the end of the day, your interviewer is only interested if you know how to solve a DSA question or not. Okay, fine. So let's check out some questions. How beneficial is there a demand for blockchain developers? Yes, obviously there is a demand, but I think it would be better to learn data structures algorithms first and be a good problem solver, and then after getting the placement, you can try out this development stuff. Okay, or whatever your company wants you to do. Yeah, sure, you can do the startup and placement together. There are many people who have done that, so you can surely go ahead and do it. Okay, which website do you follow for DSA? I'm coming to that. Okay, sir, what is DSA? It's data structures and algorithms. Okay. Okay, C++ is the language which I would prefer you guys to learn. So I'm coming to the contest and competitive programming stuff. Okay, let's see what it is. So competitive programming है क्या? It is nothing but writing programs to solve problems in a contest environment. I will come to that, how to get started with it. Don't worry. How to get started with DSA, how to get started with competitive programming, I will come to that. First, let me clear this idea and whatever junk is there in your mind कि यार ये बहुत hi-fi stuff है, ये अपन नहीं कर सकते हैं, वो वाला clear करते हैं. कुछ भी नहीं है. It's just writing programs and solving them in a contest environment, which is having limited time. Okay, which can range from few hours to few days. Team participation can be there, individual participation can be there in competitive programming. It's just that समझ लो कुछ puzzles तुम्हें दे रही हैं या mathematics questions दे रही हैं और तुम्हें बोला गया है कि ये 2 घंटे में solve करना. So that is all about competitive programming. Fine. What do this test? It tests your algorithmic skills, basic math and aptitude skills, your programming skills. Okay, how can you convert what's going in your mind to a machine understandable code? Your speed, okay, both thinking and typing speed. How creatively you can solve some solution, and your debugging skills as well. So this is all about the competitive programming. Some prestigious contest for if you want to become a good competitive programmer, I would recommend taking these particular contests for each and everyone. Okay, I mean there is no harm in taking these particular contests, ACM, ICPC, Facebook, Hacker Cup, Google Code Jam, Google Kickstart, Top Coder Open. फर्स्ट ईयर में एक चीज मैंने देखी है कि ईगो थोड़ा ज्यादा हो जाता है. ओके, आई वुड बी वेरी रूड बिकॉज आई हैव बीन थ्रू दैट फेज. आई यूज्ड टू थिंक यार मतलब आई एम लाइक वेरी गुड at everything, but you need to understand that you are very much beginner. You have like transition from a phase from 12th to first year. मतलब तुम समझ लो एक बार के लिए तुम 100% से ट्रांजिशन करके सीधे 0% में आके रुको. And your seniors have already been through those particular phases. So please get well connected with your seniors. Ask them questions. You can ask me questions as well over LinkedIn. और ये सब जो कॉन्टेस्ट है जैसे ACM, ICPC, फेसबुक हैकर कप, गूगल कोड जैम, ये सब जरूर लेना, क्योंकि वो जो ईगो प्रॉब्लम है कि यार अगर मैं अच्छा परफॉर्म नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ तो मेरा जो रैंक है वो बहुत खराब आ जाएगा, रैंक पीछे आ जाएगा. सो दैट आई कैन नॉट टॉलरेट. मैं दूसरों को क्या मुंह दिखाऊंगा कि अरे इस बंदे का रैंक इतना पीछे आ गया ACM, ICPC में या हैकर कप में. डोंट गिव अ डैम अबाउट एनी ऑफ दोस थिंग्स. वी आर ऑल स्टूडेंट्स ओवर हियर, वी आर ऑल प्रिपेयरिंग. हम फर्स्ट ईयर भी प्रिपेयर कर रहा है, फाइनल ईयर भी प्रिपेयर कर रहे हैं. सो डोंट गिव अ डैम अबाउट योर रैंक, जस्ट कीप प्रिपेयरिंग, कीप टेकिंग दीज पर्टिकुलर कॉन्टेस्ट, स्टार्ट लर्निंग, prepare, give contest, prepare, give contest. This should be the workflow. Okay, so coming to some questions. Okay, what about placement in core branch? That is irrelative. What are the basic things which I can do? Start learning. Okay, ML. You can ask questions on data structures and algorithms right now, because we are like having limited time and I cannot cover your ML and GSOC related doubt, but I would be happy to answer all these questions over LinkedIn if I am free. You can surely DM me. DSA is data structures and algorithms. Okay, if you are from mechanical, then there is no harm in preparing for data structures, algorithms, competitive programming. If you excel in that, you can surely land a job offer. Okay. Okay. Branch actually hardly matters in off campus. Okay, in on campus branch might matter. Okay, I will share the resources, don't worry. So let's move ahead with where to practice from. Codeforces highly recommended. Start practicing from HackerEarth first, because HackerEarth, you can see in HackerEarth there is a code mock. Okay, code mock and practice from HackerEarth is really amazing. You can practice from HackerEarth, and after like practicing for let's say 1 month or 2 months, you can start taking the contest in Codeforces. Okay, and you can also practice in Codeforces the questions which are rated 800, 1000. You can surely try those out. You can practice on CodeChef, Podge, and Coding Ninja's Code Studio as well. Coding Ninja's Code Studio competitions are also there. They are equally nice. And for Podge, you can go ahead if you want to take some harder questions with some like let's say with hard time constraints and hard test cases, then you can surely go ahead with Podge. What is test cases? Test cases are nothing but let's say एक प्रॉब्लम हम लोगों को दे दिया गया है, उसके कुछ इनपुट्स होते हैं, उसको हम टेस्ट केसेस बोलते हैं, जिनके बेसिस पे हम सोल्यूशन को जज करते हैं. तो जो Podge के टेस्ट केसेस वो थोड़े हार्ड रहते हैं. तो पहले अपने को क्या करना है, आइदर हैकररैंक और हैकरअर्थ में थोड़ी प्रैक्टिस कर लेनी है, थोड़ा कॉन्फिडेंस गेन कर लेना है. उसके बाद हम Codeforces में श्योरली स्विच कर सकते हैं. दिस इज ऑल अबाउट DSA. Okay, give me a minute. Okay, so it's all about how where to practice, and tips for best performance is nothing but practice, practice, practice a lot. Now coming to where to learn from. ये जो मतलब मैंने इतना बोला प्रैक्टिस करना है, ऐसा तो है नहीं कि हम सीधे जाकर प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हैं. You can learn from Geek4Geek, Lead Code Discussions. It is really great to learn. There is a website named CP Algorithm. Okay, you can check that out. You can learn from YouTube videos. If you want to learn C++, you can check out there is like a video series by like free video series on C++ by I guess Apna College or something, and then there are so many other channels. Saurabh Shukla is there. Okay, My Code School is there. Okay, freecodecamp.org is there. Okay, you can check out C++ codes from there. If you want to learn Java, you can go ahead learn Java. Okay, language doesn't really matter. I prefer C++ because C++ is having a huge library and a huge usage. I mean, the community which is using C++ is huge for competitive programming and data structures and algorithms. So you can surely go ahead. If you don't have any like sort of idea that yaar main kahan se start karu, then start by learning C++. Watch out some videos over YouTube, okay? And then you can also take the Coding Ninjas courses by the experts for C++ algorithm courses, okay? And then you can slowly move ahead after learning the language, might be C++, might be Java, to the data structures and algorithms part. Start with arrays and then some aptitude and mathematics questions, and then move ahead with other data structures like trees, stacks, queues, okay? So this is all about DSA part. So yeah, I think now it's time, because I rushed this particular PPT because first year is having so many questions to ask. So I would be very happy to answer all your questions. I'm quite sure that you'll be happy for attending today's session, and I would like to move ahead and send you my LinkedIn ID so that you can ask the questions in LinkedIn as well. So let me share the LinkedIn ID. Okay. You can start by learning C as well. C is a good language to get started with, but I think you shouldn't waste time. It is very like basic. C++ is also basic. Python you can learn, but I don't think so. It is very good for competitive programs. Udemy is good. Udemy is good. You can take courses on Udemy as well. But I think Coding Ninjas courses are really great, so you can try that out. Not a promotion, but I have like some juniors who have given this particular review. So yeah, you can go ahead take those. Our teachers which will teach us C, okay? So your course curriculum is similar to ours. So yeah, your teacher is teaching you C, okay? Learn that by heart, okay? C and C++ are very similar, only a bit of syntax changes, and there is an STL, standard template library. You can learn that one, okay? So yeah, you can start with C as well, because it is there in the course curriculum. Okay, so I am finally unmuting some guys. I mean, unmuting. If you, I will allow you to unmute yourself. You can ask the question, because I think.
Hello. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me.
Okay, you can raise your hand. I will call out that. You can raise your hand. I will call out.
Can I start from data structure?
Okay, great. Gaurish, you can ask your question.
Sir, my question is, there's a very YouTube channel involved in controversies about DSA versus CP.
No, don't waste your time over those particular things.
Okay,
Please
sir.
don't waste your time in those particular things. Don't watch those particular video. अपने को क्या करना है यार, I will tell you.
Yes.
अपन क्या है, अपन कस्टमर है. अब दो दुकान वाले लड़ रहे हैं, तो लड़े यार, अपन को इधर से भी फायदा लेना, उधर से भी फायदा लेना. समझ रहे हो? हमें क्या भाई, वो लड़ रहे हैं, right?
So we have to maintain a balance between CP and DSA.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Damandeep Singh, you can ask. Okay. Anurag Singh Yadav.
Yes, sir. Some resource for studying C++ coding.
Okay, I have already told you. You can check out some YouTube videos. Okay, from Saurabh Shukla, and there is this guy Saurabh Shukla and My Code School. They are really good, and you can take the courses from Coding Ninjas as well. Okay.
Sir,
Okay,
how
sir.
many questions a day are required for CP?
Okay, you can actually, being in first year, you can exhaust yourself, because first year में हम काफी easy problem solve कर सकते हैं. So you can try to do as many as possible, but doing 10 to 15 easy questions is more than enough. And if you are doing medium questions, then I think 10 easy questions and 3 medium questions and 2 hard questions a day. That would be more than enough to
Sir, of
complete it by the first year. So yeah, I've like missed this one. तो यार फर्स्ट ईयर में अपने को क्या करना चाहिए, सेकंड ईयर में क्या करना चाहिए, थर्ड ईयर में क्या करना चाहिए और फाइनल ईयर में क्या करना चाहिए, ये चीज समझते हैं। फर्स्ट ईयर में अपने पास बहुत समय, तो अपने को थोड़ा ऑप्टिमाइज करना है ये डेव और ये कॉम्पिटिटिव प्रोग्रामिंग का, ठीक है। तो वी नीड टू लाइक इन द फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर ओनली, और लेट्स से इन द सेकंड सेमेस्टर आल्सो you can try out some dev part as well, let's say ML या फिर एंड्रॉइड डेवलपमेंट, वेब डेवलपमेंट, साइबर सिक्योरिटी, whichever you like, कोई एक, ऐसा नहीं कि हॉच पॉच कर देना, सब कुछ करना है अपने को, कोई एक जो थोड़ा पसंद आ रहा है वो चीज पढ़ना स्टार्ट कर दो। एंड एट द सेम टाइम जब थोड़ा समय मिले थोड़ा थोड़ा C++ सीख, ये अपने को फर्स्ट ईयर में करना है। बाय द एंड ऑफ फर्स्ट ईयर मुझे ये सोच लेना है कि मुझे C++ पूरे अच्छे से कंप्लीट कर लेना है, कि जो बेसिक C++ के क्वेश्चन हैं हैकर अर्थ पे, वो चीज मैं अच्छे से सॉल्व कर दूं। बाय द एंड ऑफ योर सेकेंड ईयर, ओके, आई विल मेक okay, yeah, Karan, I have made you the co-host. Okay, so by the end of your second year, what milestone you need to achieve is you need to like focus much on competitive programming and data structure algorithms only. So for that you might be needing guidance. You can take the guidance from Coding Ninjas courses. Okay, they are really good. They are being taught by the experts who have been through those particular phase. You can take the guidance from let's say open source community. Open source community as in मतलब जो these code forces blog. Okay, there is also a blog by Triveni sir. I will send you the link. This is really good to get started with competitive programming. So do this in your second year. Okay, in your first year you need to exhaust yourself with dev and learn C++ by your heart. Like मतलब इतने अच्छे से एकदम C++ अपने को सीख लेना है. In second year exhaust yourself with competitive programming. Dev वाला थोड़ा अपने को side कर देना. Why? Because in your third year you will be getting data structures and algorithm interview. You will be like having your coding round. So for that you need to prepare DSA at a very good level. Okay, so you should be focused on DSA and competitive programming in your second year. In your third year you need to brush up the dev part again and optimize the coding part and search out for the internship. And final year में तो यार वो तो मतलब सब कुछ रिविजन करना है. The core subject, as I already mentioned, object oriented programming, computer networks, data and operating system and DBMS, database management system. ये चारों अपने को फाइनल ईयर में कवर करना है, so that the final year interviews you can crack. So this is all about your preparation strategy for all the 4 years. If you have any questions you can ask, but I would prefer you can ask the questions in my LinkedIn only. Okay, so I will share the LinkedIn link again. Because yaar over here I am getting so many questions, then I cannot focus on one. So this is my LinkedIn link. You can surely go ahead and ask the questions over there. I would be happy to answer and clear your doubts. And this particular session is recorded, so you'll get the recording. So yeah, looking forward to get your questions. Thank you so much for
attending. Where do you get this recorded class?
Yeah, you will get the recording for sure. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, tell me.
In real life, like you work in Microsoft, like what problems do you have to solve there? Like anything?
Okay. So
actually, like for us.
Okay. Yeah, I work with the security and compliance team. So my work is related to providing the security and how much compliant the products of our customers are. We have various products. So basically the work is all about the backend and cloud का काम रहता है. तो यार ऐसा नहीं है कि मतलब what I do I have learned from my college only. There is nothing which I do in like in my work which is related to what I learned in my college.
So your package?
Yes.
So your package?
My package is 45 or 6 maybe. So that's the package of Microsoft for all the colleges. So it's not like it provides the package in IITs only. But yeah, that's the thing. Work hard. You will surely get an opportunity better than Microsoft. Sure.
What is the CTC? What is in hand salary?
In hand is I guess 15.
Hi, Swapnil, Karan from this side.
Yeah. Hi, Karan.
Guys, can you please just mute yourself for a second? I request all the students. Okay, thank you so much. So, Karan Bhargav, Community and Outreach Manager at Coding Ninjas. So thank you, Swapnil, for such a great session. I was